Hey y'all, just want to introduce you to the house as we walk up to the front porch. Got our chairs, our Santa Maria barbecue, and my rocking chairs, and there's my truck. Here's the door. This is what it is as of today. It's freezing cold here. Well, not too freezing, but it is 42 degrees in this house. So here we got a fireplace that we had lifted up. All the walls have been gutted, all the flooring, all the insulation had to be taken down to deal with everything. So this is the living room. This would be the dining room. We got the beams, and then over there is the kitchen. So over here we have, this is going to be a bathroom. We got little vaulted ceilings. I got the fan and the air vent coming down. My electrical I'm working on. There's all the plumbing. There's for the toilet, there's for the sink, my vent, and my pipes, and then under here there's still more stuff, and we're not sure where we're going to put the shower yet, but that's sitting there. And under the floors, having all my plumbing. You can't hardly see it, but there's the pipe. It goes all the way down. Had to tear up the floor in order to put it in. So, as you can see, the fun things I had to deal with uncovering the drywall, which is why I took off all the drywall. Little things like having the joist come down. Here he's got a break here, another break here, and why it's strapped, I don't really know. And a little overkill for whatever reason, but this is always fun. You know, it's having the joist are kind of hanging in the air. So, kind of fun. But anyways, I'm waiting to put all my new subfloors in to fix that. And then I'll just put some more studs here. You can see I'm going to put one stud right there, and then another one there. Then in the center will be an opening into the bathroom. And all this, other than about a 32-inch opening, all this will be filled. So I got to cross the bridge here to go to the other side. And here is the kitchen. I put in the door, put in these little windows, and the countertops will be coming up right below, and then whatever we're going to do with cabinets and shelves. And this is where the kitchen sink will be. And still got to figure out the wiring. I'm saving the kitchen for last, but I have no idea. I have an idea, but this blows my mind what he did in the wiring in the kitchen. But I got to run a whole bunch of more wires, and because National Code for Electric requires the garbage disposal have its own circuit. The dishwasher have to have all these other things with its own circuits. So, anyways, I'll come around here, and this is under the stairs. We are going to put like a beverage bar, have a wine cooler underneath and a shelf, and then lighting, and we'll figure all that out. And this board that's coming down the stairs is coming out. And we're going to put something else in here. And, he cuts it off there, and he's going to put a seam. It's like the previous guy. Why didn't he I just don't understand why he just buy a full board to cover the whole thing instead of having a seam. Oh well. So we come this way. This is going to be our office, and right now this is my my workstation. This is tools and all the other good stuff. And of course, you need a refrigerator and a microwave and cleaning and radio and important thing on this weather, my coffee. So then we come, to all my tools, and this is the stairway that goes up to the upstairs. And these beams are going to be left exposed. And we have some dark walnut that was taken from the property that we're going to make fake beams to put on it. And so we'll have some walnut beams. And not sure about the pillars on that. So as we come in, this will be the master bedroom. Here's the master bath. Excuse the light. And this is the monstrosity of, I had to rip all the plumbing out and redo it. And then I'm still in the midst of the wiring. And this is, all the hot and cold that comes out to supply it to the rest of the house. The red is hot, the blue is cold, and the two wires up there go to the upstairs, and then the other two go here, then the other ones go down and out to the kitchen. So then as we'll come into the actual bedroom, we did put a sliding door here. You wouldn't believe what was there before, but anyways. And then got a closet, and I'm in the midst of doing the electrical in here. As my tools and wires everywhere. It's just, in my mind, I got it mapped out. Just hope the electrical inspector agrees. And you can't see it, but down there under the floor, you see a little white drain. I thought that was for the sewer, because the original owner had pipes running to it from the kitchen, which is way down there on that side of the house, and it came all the way down. So I hooked up all the plumbing to that. And I just happened to have a friend, and that's the backyard. And here, you can barely see it. I'll pinch it out. A little box right there. Like, okay. So I had a friend over, and he goes, "What's this box sticking out of the ground for?" We opened it up, and it went about 5 feet deep, and it had 2 3-inch pipes at the bottom. And we were like, what goes into that? And it turned out, one pipe was for the rain gutter, which will eventually be hooked up. The other pipe happened to be what I thought was a sewer line. I was not happy about that, because all the sewer line had to be redone, retorn out, and reconnected over here. You can't see it well, but there is the connection there. Well, anyways, it's down there, connected up. That's a clean out I put for the sewer drain. And that was not fun. But I told that to the inspector the other day, and he thought everything looked great and gave me a sign off on it. And the only thing we have that's running here that actually works right is that. And with all the workers and everything here, we need it. So as we come down here, it's a little dark. This is going to be a laundry room, starting here. And I have a couple lights. We'll come into, this is going to be a nice cabinet here with obviously a sink right there. And then, electrical outlets. And here is where the washer and dryer is going to go. And this here supplies water to the entire house. Each valve, like this, will go to the kitchen, hot water to the kitchen, hot water to the master bedroom, hot water to the upstairs bathroom. This will take hot water to the washer and then to the apartment. Then obviously the blue is the cold water, and I can shut off the water anywhere in the house from here. And I'll figure out how to manage that. And as I go out to the garage, that stack of wood, that's all my subfloor. Then I'm going to be putting in the, I'm going to put in Cat 6 cable, and my wiring, my backflow preventer, and then all this wood will be my subfloors. And as to the garage, you know, we have an out, you know, this comes out for the soft water. Water will come here, go through soft water tanks, and come back in here, and then supply to, right now I have the hot and cold kind of supplied together. That's so I could do the testing, but that will be snipped off and come into the hot water heater, hang in there. And this comes into, this opening will be filled in and made into a garage, and it'll be solid, but the opening's nice to get in and out of the apartment. And this is the apartment. The mess it is, and it's a lot cleaner than it was when I bought it, but it's my storage until I could start filling it up. I had to build the wall there. There was no roof. All this roof sheathing had to be removed because it was rotten, and I fell through twice. My helper fell through once. So I reframed it and put in a new roof, of which I got a thumbs up from the inspector. He loved it. This wall here will be filled in, and this kind of a vaulted ceiling, we will have, I'm going to have tongue and groove boards go all the way up. And this will be all tongue and groove wood. Here is going to be a bathroom. I can't build the wall to the bathroom till I get the floor in, and I can't do the floor till I get everything else done, so whatever. That will happen. And then here will be obviously the toilet, a sink. The shower is going to go about right here. Here's a washer and dryer hookup. And there is the sink. There was a window right there, and I took it out because on the other side is the master bedroom. And if we had guests here, we just didn't want the window going in that direction towards the bedroom. And plus that's going to be on the other side where the sliding door is I showed earlier, will be a deck to come out. And actually there's going to be a deck everywhere. This will come out to a deck. And hopefully I can get all this insulation out here. I'm sick of insulation. So this is my garage. And this, look at this workbench. I thought it was cool. I found all this lumber in the yard. We were cleaning out the yard. All that lumber was out there, and I went, okay, I can't use it for structure because it's been exposed to weather too much, but it makes a great workbench. So, as I come back in, I had to build some steps to go into the house so we could safely come in, and then this will be a fire door to go into the house, and well, see how that goes. Nice little window I had to put in because the previous guy put the other one in wrong, wasn't even framed correctly. So, plus it didn't open up, and now we have a window that opens. As we come down the hall back into the living room, we will go upstairs. Upstairs, which comes into this open area, which we will leave open. Which as I turn this way, this goes into, this will be a bathroom, a guest bathroom. coming in, little window there. This little funky kind of Christmas tree looking thing will be a sink over there, a sink there. This will join the two, the hot and cold water. And there'll be a big mirror, lighting, and all the bathroom stuff. And then a tub here. And obviously a toilet here. And this is the guest room. It's kind of funky, but it will work somehow. And we got had to cut out a hole in the wall so we can access the window. Before, when I bought this room was completely dark except for a door here, and we didn't like that. It's like all that wasted space, so I had it torn off. Did have some help where they put in a header going from this side to above the window. And then the window has a header going from side, in which I have the joist here. And this was one of the only things, and structurally the inspector found he didn't like, that this joist here, there should have been two. Here, this should have been all holding up the beam, and there wasn't. He says this isn't enough weight, so I have to put some blocks here in between these two to help just carry the weight on that. That's not a bad complaint. And behind here is the closet that we'll put in for this room, and the ductwork I have to find a way to work around, because putting ductwork for the air and heating was crazy. That's this will be just a wall, and this floor had to be leveled. Actually, an inch and a half had to be taken off the floor so this board could be even here. Before it was half higher. So I had to take, which took a couple of days of whatever I could do to lower all these beams down, and that's why it's tearing apart. And I'm still working on electrical there, so I'm not going to put it back together till I'm done. And this is the stairway. See, it all had this insulation. And when I started taking off the insulation, I found it's got a little stairway within a stairway that leads to nowhere. Like, what in the world am I going to do with this? So anyways, it was a great spot to put all the ductwork. And it might make a little linen closet out of there. And as we come this way, around the corner, down the stairs, but here's the other side, which all our crap is in. This is just a big room. We're going to make this kind of a family room. We'll put some futons up here. We have a hide-a-bed, and we'll have a TV, and this will be a kind of an all-purpose room. Then when the grandkids come, well, they can all crash here. But we do have this little doorway that comes out, or comes into the attic, of which I didn't know there was so much involved with all the HVAC, because we were going to convert this into shelving here and cover this up, and this will be storage, and where most of that crap will go into eventually. We don't use, because we got all the boxes of Christmas, and we got toilet paper, and all our stuff have to be stored somewhere, and hopefully most everything in here will be used again. It feels like we've been living in boxes for 6 months. So anyways, this is outside. This is what we look at outside. There's an apartment complex back there for elderly people, which we've gotten to know most of them and really like them. They go for walks and they stop by and say hello, and so, trees are starting to bloom. And 2 days ago, this was all snow. But anyways, this is the inside of our home. Coming down. So, that be it. So, we will look for more videos as to come, and I'll start showing what I'm going to do once I figure out how to hold this phone up without me having to do both of it. Anyways, talk to y'all later. Bye.